For years, Ethan believed his father was a failure. A weak man. A broken man. A man who ruined their family. That was the story Ethan told himself. Every single day. And every single night. He remembered the shouting. The empty fridge. The unpaid bills. The worn-out shoes. The broken promises. While other kids had toys, he had silence. While other fathers smiled. His father came home tired, dirty and quiet. Too quiet. And Ethan hated that silence. When he was 16, he finally exploded. "I don't need you anymore," he shouted. "You never did anything for me." His father didn't answer. He just stood there, holding his old jacket, with holes in the sleeves, and tears in his eyes. But Ethan didn't care. He slammed the door and walked away. Years passed. Ethan became successful. New city. New job. New friends. New life. No calls. No visits. No messages. His father became a memory. A bad one. Something to forget. Until one morning, his phone rang. Unknown number. He almost ignored it. Almost. "Hello," he said. A weak voice answered. "Sir, this is the hospital. Your father has passed away." The world stopped. No tears. No scream. No shock. Just emptiness. "Okay," Ethan replied coldly. "I'll come." And he hung up. 2 days later, he stood at the funeral. Black suit. Black shoes. Black heart. Only a few people were there. No friends. No relatives. No big crowd. Just silence. Again. The same silence he hated. He looked at the coffin and whispered inside his head, "You failed, even at dying." Then, the priest called his name. "Ethan, your father left something for you." A small envelope. Old. Yellow. With shaking handwriting. His name on it. Ethan. Nothing else. His hands trembled. For the first time in years, he felt afraid. He opened the letter and started reading. "My son, if you are reading this, it means I am gone. I'm sorry for being weak in your eyes. I'm sorry for coming home tired. I'm sorry for not being rich. But there is something you never knew." Ethan stopped breathing. His heart started pounding. Something he never knew. He turned the page, and everything was about to change. Forever. Ethan stared at the letter. His hands were shaking. The words on the paper felt heavy, like they carried years of pain, years of silence, years of things never said. He swallowed and continued reading. "When your mother left, you were only 9. You cried every night. You asked me where she went. I lied. I told you she was working far away. The truth. She never wanted this life." Ethan's chest tightened. His mother left. He never knew. His father had always said, "She's busy. She'll come back. Be patient." All lies. To protect him, he kept reading. "After she left, I worked 3 jobs. Day, night, weekend, factory, warehouse, cleaning floors. I slept on buses. I ate once a day. Sometimes not even that." Ethan remembered now. His father coming home late, falling asleep on the sofa, not talking, not smiling, not laughing. He thought it was weakness. It was exhaustion. "You thought I didn't care. But every dollar I earned, Went to you. Your books. Your shoes. Your food. Your school. I never bought anything for myself. Never. Ethan looked at his own expensive watch, his new phone, his leather shoes, his apartment, bought with money, built on sacrifice. He felt sick. Do you remember? When you were sick at 14. High fever. Hospital. 3 days. You were unconscious. The doctor said, "We need surgery." I didn't have money. Ethan's breath stopped. He remembered that hospital. He remembered waking up. He remembered surviving. He never knew why. I sold my blood. Twice a week. For 3 months. My body became weak. My hands shook. But I smiled at you. Tears fell on the paper. Drop. 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 Ethan couldn't stop them. When you left at 16, I cried alone. Not because you hated me, but because I failed to show you my love. The funeral hall disappeared. No people. No sound. Only him. And the letter. I am not writing this to make you feel guilty. I am writing this so you know the truth. You were always my greatest success. Ethan collapsed to his knees. For the first time in his life, he understood. He was wrong. Completely wrong. But the letter wasn't finished. 1 page remained. Sealed. With red wax. And 1 sentence on it. If you open this, be ready for what you will find. His heart raced. What could be worse than this? Slowly, he broke the seal. Ethan's fingers froze. The red wax seal was broken. The last page slowly unfolded. The paper inside was thicker, heavier, like it carried something dangerous, something painful, something he was never meant to know. He read the first line, and his blood turned cold. My son, there is one more secret, and it is the hardest one. Ethan's heart started beating wildly. He felt dizzy, like the floor was moving. Still, he forced himself to continue. When you were 12, the accident was not an accident. His mind exploded. Accident? Which accident? Then, it came back, like lightning. That night, rain, dark road, screaming brakes, the car crash. He remembered blood, sirens, pain, then nothing. You were crossing the street. You didn't see the car. I pushed you away. Ethan's hands dropped the letter. It fell to the floor. He picked it up, desperate, terrified. The car hit me instead. My spine was damaged. My back never healed. That is why. I walked slowly. That is why. I worked in pain. That is why. I came home broken. Ethan's knees shook. His father was injured because of him. All these years. The pain. The silence. The weakness. It was sacrifice. Doctors said I needed surgery. It was expensive. I refused. I chose your education instead. Ethan remembered. His father limping, holding walls, sitting carefully. He thought it was laziness. It was torture. Some nights, I couldn't sleep. My back burned. My legs went numb. But I never told you. Tears blurred his vision. He couldn't breathe. Do you know why? I never complained. He kept reading. Because every time I looked at you, I saw my reason to live. Ethan screamed silently. His chest felt like it was tearing apart. When you said, I don't need you anymore, it killed me. Not emotionally. Physically, his father had been dying slowly. Alone. In pain. Without love. Without thanks. After you left, my health got worse. I stopped treatment. I stopped caring. I was tired, my son. Ethan covered his face and cried like a child. For the first time in 20 years. But don't blame yourself. I would choose the same life again. The same pain. The same sacrifice. Just to see you succeed. At the bottom of the page, one last sentence. Written darker. Stronger. More desperate. Promise me, you will not waste the life I gave you. The letter slipped from his hands, and everything inside him collapsed. The letter lay on the cold floor. Silent. Empty. Like his father's house. Like his father's life. Like his father's heart. After Ethan left, people at the funeral watched him. Whispered. But he didn't care. He stood up slowly, wiped his face, and walked outside. Into the rain. The same rain. The same cold. The same darkness. From that night, years ago, he drove without direction. No music. No phone. No thoughts. Only one sentence in his mind. You will not waste the life I gave you. He stopped in front of his old house. Paint peeling. Windows broken. Garden dead. Everything forgotten. Like his father. The door was unlocked. It always was. Because his father trusted people. Even when people didn't deserve it. Inside. Dust. Silence. Memories. A small bed. A wooden table. One chair. Nothing else. No TV. No computer. No comfort. On the wall. Photos. Ethan as a baby. Ethan at school. Ethan smiling. Every stage. Every year. Documented. Loved. But there was no photo of his father. Not one. He was always behind the camera. Always invisible. Ethan fell to his knees. I'm sorry, he whispered. Again. And again. And again. He searched the house. Not for money. Not for documents. For answers. For proof. For truth. In a drawer, he found notebooks. Old. Worn. Hundreds of pages. Medical reports. Bills. Loan papers. Rejection letters. Hospital receipts. All unpaid. All hidden. His father had been drowning and never asked for help. Ethan spent the night there. On the floor. No pillow. No blanket. Just regret. In the morning, he made a decision. Not emotional. Not dramatic. Serious. Final. He sold his apartment. His car. His expensive watch. His lifestyle. Everything. People called him crazy. You're throwing your life away. He didn't answer. He paid every debt. Every bill. Every hospital fee. Every cent. In his father's name. Then, he started something new. A small foundation. For single parents. For tired fathers. For silent heroes. Like his own. He named it the Invisible Strength Project. And every month, he visited schools, hospitals, poor neighborhoods, and told his story. Not for fame, for truth, but inside. One thing still hurt. One thing was missing. One thing he couldn't fix. He never said, I love you. 1 year passed, But the silence never left him. Success felt different now. Quieter, heavier, more fragile. Every award he received, every handshake, every applause, it all felt incomplete, because the only man who ever deserved to see it was gone. One evening, Ethan returned to the cemetery. The sky was gray, wind slow, almost gentle. He stood in front of the gravestone. Simple, small, just a name, and 2 dates, a whole life, reduced to numbers. He knelt down, placed his hand on the cold stone, and for a long time, he said nothing, because guilt has no language. Regret has no grammar. It just sits in your chest and burns. "I was wrong," he finally whispered. His voice cracked, not like a businessman, not like a confident man, like a child. "I thought you were weak." Tears fell, but I was the weak one. The wind moved softly through the trees, almost like an answer, almost like forgiveness. "I never said it," he continued. "I never said thank you." His shoulders trembled. "I never said I love you." The words echoed in the empty air. Too late. Too late. Too late. He closed his eyes, and for the first time, he allowed himself to remember differently. Not the shouting, not the poverty, not the silence, but the small things. His father fixing his shoes at midnight. His father waiting outside school in the rain. His father pretending not to be hungry, so Ethan could eat. Love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it limps. Sometimes it works 3 jobs. Sometimes it sleeps on buses. Sometimes it bleeds quietly. Ethan placed a small framed photo beside the grave. A photo he found in the old house. The only one where they stood together. Both smiling. Both unaware of time. "I promise," he whispered. "I won't waste it." The same words from the letter. But this time, they were alive. Years later, the foundation grew. Hundreds of families helped. Thousands of children supported. Single fathers who felt invisible, finally seen. And every time someone asked him, "Why do you do this?" he answered simply, "Because I once misunderstood a hero." But at night, when everything was quiet, he still heard his own voice at 16. "I don't need you anymore." That sentence will follow him forever. And maybe that is the lesson. Sometimes we understand love only when it is no longer there. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who never complain. And sometimes the words we refuse to say become the ones that break us. So if your father is still alive, call him. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Because regret is the heaviest inheritance.